Hello, everyone. It's William here at Allegory Gallery, and I made it back in time to do this live. I can't believe it. I've been out doing errands today for my other job. I had to run a few towns over and talk to just about every single printing press or printer in the town um, to do some printing work. We're having some catalogs reprinted and some manuals reprinted that they sell there. So it took 3 different printing presses to get those quotes. So I was running all over the town of Indiana, Pennsylvania today, and just got back. So we are on a roll. Things to kind of talk about before we get really started here. We have sent out all the Ragamuffin class items today. So those all went out priority. Everyone was upgraded to priority because we've been delayed on these a number of times because of things that have come up for us. So this Sunday, if you have ordered a Ragamuffin class, that will be happening on Sunday. And you should be getting your package very, very shortly. So that happened today. Hello, everyone out there. Hello, Sandra. Hello, Marcy. Don't catch the lives much. Glad you could catch this one. Hello, Catherine out there on YouTube. Thank you so much. We are getting into the swing of Halloween already. So if you haven't checked out, sorry, I haven't really talked much all day, so I've been driving so much. So if you haven't checked out our Facebook or our Instagram, we have been getting into the swing of Halloween already. So people are asking for it. So, we got to do it. So as you'll see over here, our Halloween shelf, which is, how can I do it here? That shelf right there. That shelf is empty back here. That's our normal year-round Halloween shelf. We have Halloween things there. All that stuff has been pushed out onto the store floor now, so it is ready. We are bringing in new things for Halloween. We're constantly trying to bring in some good stuff. We have some beads and things for you today that we are going to show you. Now, if you don't watch our videos often, a lot of times we have people take screenshots of the items and send us those in a message or an email. That's how we're going to do it today, because all of these items that I'm going to show you today are for the store floor. They are for the store floor, the physical store here in Ligonier, Pennsylvania. But I wanted to show them to you before we put them on the floor. On these videos, that's why we do these. We want to show you the newest stuff. You always get kind of a preview of everything before the store floor gets it. So before we put them on Facebook and show them off, or on Instagram, or out on Google, on our Google business page, before we send an email about it, we are going to show them here to you on video, on lives. So it's always worth tuning in. So if you are on YouTube out there, please subscribe. We're streaming these simultaneously on Facebook and YouTube nowadays. So please hit that subscribe button out there, and please share with your friends our business page out there on YouTube. We're trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers. That's the magical number to do a lot of different things in the background. So if you are, whether you're watching on YouTube or not, if you have a YouTube account, please go over there and subscribe and check us out over there. If you're on Facebook, of course, please like or follow like you always have for us out there. We really appreciate that. And sharing is caring. Please hit that sharing button wherever you are, however you can share us. Let your friends know that we exist and that you get great stuff from us. We hope so anyway. We hope you love everything you get from us. So let's see what's going on out there. Tina's joining us today, and Sarah. Andrus is Halloween, my favorite. Nice. Marcy, October is my birth month and Halloween rolls. Awesome. Marcy also says we have to come to Ligonier. Where is Ligonier in Pennsylvania? Ligonier, Ligonier, not 2 G's. Anyone looking to look it up? We are about 60 miles to the east of Pittsburgh. Andrew always jokes that if you pull out a map of Pennsylvania and you look at the empty spot in Western Pennsylvania, that's where we are. So we're about 60 miles to the east of Pittsburgh, though, about an hour east of Pittsburgh. Hello, Marianne. Thanks for joining us. yeah, we have a lovely little town here. If you've not seen on both here on YouTube and Facebook, you can watch our Around the Town playlist. There's a playlist made, and you can check out other merchants. This is a free thing that we do in town. We go and we interview other merchants in town, show off their goods. All the wonderful things that they have to offer. Many of them offer either selling online. They either sell online, or you can call them and order things and they'll ship to you. So lots of great things in that Around the Town playlist. So if you are visiting Ligonier, then you can go ahead and check that out before you come, so you can see some of the other great shops that you can actually visit if you're coming in person, right? We'd love that. We'd love to see you in person. Let's see here. And yeah, so what else? I'm trying to think. Is there anything else I have to fill you in on? What day is today? It's Monday. Today is Monday. I don't know. All my days are kind of similar. What did we do over the weekend? How was the weekend? The weekend was good. We did some running around. We did some purchasing of things that we needed to get for the cottage. Andrew's starting to clear out his studio a little bit. So yeah, we're doing crazy, lots of stuff. Trying to think. I think that's all I had. I think that's all I wanted to go over to make sure everybody knew. So as you know, in the first few minutes of these videos, we like to catch up and just say hi to you out there and just kind of hang in there and hang out and have a good time together. And then we'll get to the beads, of course. We got some fun stuff. We have some skulls today. We have lots of skulls, actually. We have some charms. Lots of good stuff. So how's everyone out there? How was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend? I know some of our friends are down where the hurricane's at. Many of you may know each other. We have recently heard our friends out there. Nancy has gotten in touch with our friend Suzanne Ward. So if you know her and you follow her here, things are okay, we've heard. This was as of about 2 or 3 p.m. today, Eastern time. She is doing okay down there. No electricity, no internet, of course, but all is well other than that. So I know some of you out there have contacted me privately asking about her because she's a good friend of ours here and we see her almost every video. We're sorry, we're probably going to miss her today. I don't think her internet's going to be back anytime soon. But we have heard good news that she is okay. So that was very good to hear. Let's see what Andrew has to say here. New Halloween kits are coming soon. Our 10-year anniversary kit will debut soon. And we'll have a Halloween mystery kit coming soon too. So yeah, we're planning kits. Andrew's working on a bunch of kits. We are celebrating 10 years. Crazy to think about. 10 years of Allegory Gallery being a thing on September 15th. That's our official anniversary here in the store. That's when we started in 2011, so it'll be 10 years. Andrew's planning a big anniversary kit that's going to debut soon. He's working on those other Halloween kits too. We know we debuted Halloween kit number 1, and I think we still have a few out there. So if you want to grab a Halloween kit number 1, make sure you do that. That's that beautiful metallic blue and black kit. And we still have it available out there. Let me see what else is going. Marcy, I adore the blues kit I got. My smelling gloves. Looks like Marcy got the Halloween kit, I'm guessing. So I'm glad you enjoy that, Marcy. If you got one, let everyone know if you like it or not. And if you are not a member of our Facebook group, here's the address for the group, facebook.com/group/Allegory Gallery Design Challenges. I know it's a little bit long, but if you are on Facebook, check out that group. It's lots of people in that group. There's, I think, 700 some people now, which still astounds me when I think of that number, because I used to just be used to seeing 300 or 400 people in that group, and now we're up to 700. It's amazing. lots of great people in that group, willing to give advice, willing to give inspiration. You can post things you make in that group. It used to be just about our kits, and it was just for the challenge kits. But that group has grown into being our main kind of allegory gallery group. So we'll probably change the name. We keep talking about that at some point. We're going to change that name, but not quite yet. We're not going to change it quite yet. But you can join that group if you get a kit, because that's where you can debut them. And we put albums in the photo section. So for each release of the main design challenge kits, as long as it's a design challenge kit. If it's an inspiration kit, we don't do an album. Those are just to inspire you. But if they're a design challenge kit, we make an album, and you can plop all your designs in the album. And then all over the years, you can look back at things people have made, things that you've made. It's a really cool thing to be able to do. So make sure you join that group. And if you do join that group and you request to join, you have to request, please fill out the 3 questions that we ask you. If you don't, we're going to think you're a spammer, and we're going to kick you out before you even get in. So please do answer the 3 questions. Let us know that you saw us on a live or that you ordered a kit, so that we can make sure that you get in there. We want you in if you're supposed to be in there, right? Some people don't answer the questions, and we have to do a lot of research to make sure they're not spam or people who are troublemakers. We don't allow troublemakers in. So please do check that out. And of course, we're loading a lot of new things into the online store almost every day lately. So please check out allegorygallery.com and check out all the new stuff we have available online. Lots of artisan items that are still available. We're going to be putting more Halloween things. We just created a Halloween collection, so you can check that out. We'll be putting more things in there over time. So definitely check out the online store and keep up to date with that. All right, let's see here. What else is going on? Marcy had a good weekend organizing beads and making pizza sauce. Nice. Sounds like fun. Sounds like a good weekend. Let's see who else is out there. Tina says, much prayers for all those affected by the hurricane. Yes. Lots of non-Halloween kits coming soon too, Andrew says. So he's got lots of plans. He's been exploding all over, pulling out things for making new kits. So that's good. We like to see those kits coming out. So get ready. The online store is going to be filling up with more kits soon. Hello, Susan. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see here. Got 2 Allegory Gallery packages today. Teresa did, so thank you so much for joining us today. I hope everything arrived well and in good condition for you out there. Let's see here. Andrew says, got to make some money, honey. They quoted us some wild prices for repairs on the cottage. So we have to. That's Star Cottage Studio. If you don't know that, please do check it out. That's our project, our biggest project ever, facebook.com/Star Cottage Studio. And we are renovating Andrew's, his art studio. So we bought a building on an acre of land that has been sitting probably for 10 or 15 years, and we are doing renovations to it. So we have a lot to do, and that's where a lot of any extra funds that we get now, of course, most of our money goes back into Allegory Gallery, but any extra funds that we make by doing these special promotions or extra kits that we do go to help us restore this building and Andrew's studio. We're getting ready. Andrew's moving some things in there now. Slowly but surely, we're moving things in. So it's coming along. It's definitely coming along. It's a big project, and it will take some time, but we are getting close to thinking about having to winterize some things and get a new pellet stove in there, a heating source. So those are the kind of things that we are looking forward to and need to be able to afford. So we got lots of things coming for you for that. And let's see here. Happy anniversary, Susan. She said the Hubs and I will celebrate our 30th anniversary on October 12th. Nice. Coming up soon, right? Coming up soon. Marcy says materials are so high that quotes are crazy. It's true. Things for Star Cottage Studio. Some things we just won't do this year just because quoting for materials is insanely high. I think like a 2x4 board right now is $12 a board. They're coming down a little bit here and there, but I don't know what's going to happen if COVID hits again and numbers spike. That means a lot of things are going to get delayed again. So it's difficult. It's difficult. So that's why we're pushing hard to make extra money, right? Let's see here. Marianne got my Halloween kit today. Nice. Glad you got it up there in Canada. Let's see. Susan had a decent weekend. Tried a new tomato pie recipe with ricotta. Messy but good. Sometimes the messy food's the best food, right? Made a necklace with prasiolite beads from us. Great. Watched Spider-Man Far From Home movie and started a new book. That is a very good weekend, I'd say. Sounds like a perfect weekend. Andrew said, we noticed that a few other live folks started going on at 5 p.m. too. We're torn about switching spots since we've had this one for so long. Yeah, we know that a lot of our friends have started doing this 5 o'clock Eastern time slot. Not sure why. Maybe they think it works. But we have noticed that some people are doing the 5 o'clock. So we have to see. We might change our time up a little bit. We just chose this time slot because it's when we close the store, and it makes it super convenient for me to just kind of finish up with my in-store daily things at 5 until 6:30 or 7, whenever we normally end these videos. Because sometimes when you have a moment of difference in something, so you're working and then you have a break and then you're working again, sometimes it's hard to get back in the kind of roll and the feel of things. So that's why I like the 5 o'clock one. But we know there's a lot of competition out there. Like right now, I know one of our friends, they started doing 5 o'clock lives, and I know there's probably a few of you out there who watch them instead. And that's okay. But we know our numbers are going down here at 5 o'clock. We have not been getting the 30 or 40 people at least that we usually have gotten. So we're in the 20 range generally. And 20 viewers, is that really enough to keep these lives going? I don't know. So we're going to have to see, and we're thinking about possibly changing times. We are night people. It would be easy to do something late at night, but that doesn't always work for everyone else either. So we're trying to think what to do. If you have a time slot that would be more convenient for you, let us know here in the comments. We're not guaranteeing anything. We may not even move this. But if there's something that would work more for you, or something that would work as well as this time period for you, let us know in those comments. And remember, please share these videos. Let people know we exist. Yeah, we have 7,000 some people who follow us here on Allegory Gallery, but we only have 20 some right now tuning in, to give you an example. So Facebook does not really always do the best job at letting people know that we are here and what we do. So please share it with your friends. Let them know that you get things from us. Let them know that you get quality from us. When you share those posts, let people know that we are a trusted source. That would really, really, really help. Let me go back to here, and let's see here. What else is going on with everyone? Let's see here. Teresa said 5 is good for them. There are tutorials on at 6:30 on Tuesdays after yours. Nice. Nice. And that's the thing. There are so many people doing things. We had the 5 o'clock slot, and it was really, really good because none of our friends that we really know, and we know a lot of people out there, were really using that time slot. We had it it was something that we chose specifically because other people were not using it, and now other people are starting to use it. So it's becoming a little bit congested. So we might have to choose something else. We'll see. Oops, everything skipped yet again. Let me jump back here in the comments to see where I was. Somewhere around here. Let's see here. There we are. Okay. Molly said, well, I have school pickup, so I get here within 15 or so. Yes, there's lots of overlapping at 5. And yes, it's starting to happen, and it was never the case. We used to have the 5 o'clock slot. It used to be ours, and people knew that. But people are just now going on live whenever, I think. I think that happens, when people need to make sales or when people do things. We try to be more than that. We try to chat with you. We try and hang out and just kind of spend time with you. And so we thought 5 was a good time to do that, but it looks like it might not be as great a time anymore. So let us know in the comments if you have any more suggestions on when would be better for you. Like, we're night people. We could do these at 3 a.m. Eastern time, but I don't know if we would capture that many people. I don't know if we have enough night owls out there. So let us know what you think would work for you. Mornings, probably never going to happen, just so you know. I'm not a morning person. I don't get up in the morning. I'm lucky to get up in time to open the store. So it would be afternoon or evening time would be better for everybody. Catherine had to go to make dinner. Thank you for joining us really quickly, Catherine. Hopefully you can check out the replay. And I will remind everyone now, we do have replays. You can watch these at any time after they're done. You can't replay them. You can't go back while we're still live. But once this is over and the video is concluded, you can go on YouTube and you can go on Facebook and watch these replays. So never hesitate to check those out. Most of our views come from the replays. We know that. Facebook does not give us stats on when people are watching the replays. I wish I knew. I wish Facebook told us that so that we could see when most people are watching these videos, which would give us a perfect idea of when to actually do these live. But they don't do that. So if you watch the replays, if you're out there watching this in a replay, please let us know what time it is that you're watching this replay. I'd love to know. And make sure you put what time zone you're also in. That would be really helpful too. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like Candy switched up her spot. I think our friends at Softlex switched up some spots. So lots of stuff going on. There's Nancy letting us know, Suzanne, word is safe. We talked about this a little bit earlier, Nancy. I wasn't sure. I didn't see you if you were coming on, if you were going to make it or not. So I let everyone know. Wants to start a project. She can't find what she wants to use. She's doing well. Yes. So that's good. Great to know that Suzanne is safe. Her family is safe. Hello, Janice. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see here. Sarah was on vacation for 3 weeks, wasn't online, and skipped all the lives. Skipped all the lives during my trip. Oh, no. Well, you can always rewatch if you want to see any of ours. There's been a lot of things, Sarah, that we've had in the last 3 weeks. So if you've missed anything, do check it out. Check out the online store. We have lots of great stuff that we just debuted here over the last few weeks. Let's see here. Andrew, he's saying also. I don't know what he's saying also too. I must have missed that comment. That's when I'm in the middle of my work day, so it'd be hard for me to stop and start. I don't know if that, probably late at night, I'm guessing. But I don't know what he means also. I missed a comment somewhere. My comments keep this one system. It's really great because we can broadcast simultaneously to multiple places, but the comments, when I scroll through them, sometimes they just jump to the very last comment. So sometimes, we sit here and chat a while. So sometimes there are 20 or 30 comments that I have to come back and scroll back up through. Let's see here. Molly said that 3 a.m. to 12 a.m. her time would be up, as I'm a night owl. Nice. Susan says 3 a.m. wouldn't work for me, right? See, that's what I mean. Some people definitely would not. Janice got your Diane hockey pendant, and I am in love. Good. I'm glad that went out and got out to you okay. We have our helpers going full force in shipping, so we are trying to get out everything in as timely a manner as we can. So I'm glad that got out to you that quickly and arrived already. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Marcy has watched several replays. Thank you so much, Marcy. Let us know what time you generally like to watch those. And let's see. Oops, there it jumped again, but not too far this time. Let's see. Sarah says, I've been home for a couple weeks. I thought I've seen you on here. I know I've seen your name here the past week or so. Things have been crazy at work. Our trains aren't running east of San Antonio due to the hurricane. I got the Halloween kit when it came out. Nice. Nice. And let's see here. Still have one of Andrew's lives in the queue and another Facebook link where he's using wubbers to make hoops, something I have long wanted to do. I also like hammering metal. Yes. Now, Andrew's tutorials are not on YouTube. So if you are watching out there in YouTube land, Andrew only goes live on Facebook. He doesn't use this new system to go live in all places at once. So his lives, if you want to see Andrew's tutorials, right now you have to be a member of Facebook to be able to see those. And you can go to our Facebook page at Allegory Gallery Facebook page and go to the live tab and you can watch those replays there. Oops, where are we going here? Oops, there we are. Once we get into the studio, Andrews wants to do process videos, kind of like Twitch. But yeah, the process videos where you can kind of see what he's done. We'll make them like kind of sort of time-lapsed a little bit so that you don't have to sit and watch necessarily paint dry or anything like that. But he wants to, like, for example, as he's painting, kind of just have a camera there watching as he paints, and then we'll debut those videos as kind of time-lapse type of videos. So that's what we want to do once he gets situated better in this new studio at Star Cottage Studio, which you can find here and follow us at Star Cottage Studio so that you can see the things that Andrew's going to be doing from that studio too. Let's see. Susan says, when I miss your lives, I watch the replay at 8 p.m. or so Pacific. So 8 p.m. Pacific will be 11 p.m. our time. So it'll be 11 p.m. our time. We're still both awake. Both awake. Let's see here. Oh, good, Amy. I saw your photos in the group today of your halfling working with you, insists on designing his own pair. That's nice. I like that. We like to see that to get the youngins started, right? Molly watches between 10 a.m. and noon Pacific time. Unfortunately, that would be too early in our day, probably, to do these, simply because the store is open and I would not be able to go live when any customers are here, or I'm here by myself and working with customers. So that's why we chose 5, because the store is closed then. Let's see. Oops. Oh, what's Andrew saying? I don't know how. I think he means the time-lapse stuff. That's what I'm going to help you work with once we get our filming up and running better. Andrew says you're all going to have to watch the paint dry. Not if I can help it. We'll try and work that out. We'll try and work it out so you don't have to sit on YouTube for 3 hours watching the paint dry. Let's see here. What else is going on? All right. All right. Well, I think we should get to it. How about that? We've been chatting for a good half hour or so here. And let's take a look at some of these Halloween type beads we have. So I'm going to flip the camera around. You're going to see the ceiling for a little while. And we will go from there, right? So let me switch this around. I'm going to look at the ceiling a little bit so I get everything adjusted. We don't want to have any... And the reason I always show the ceiling first is we don't want to have any, you know, any... No, come on. Okay. Things are going weird here today. Oh. Let's see if I can get this to work. I can't flip cameras because my screen... There we go. Wasn't giving me enough room on my screen to flip the camera around. I had to get to the menu. There we go. Camera's flipped. Andrew said, it's okay to watch paint dry. It's like you're there with me. Even you aren't watching your own paint dry sometimes, Andrew. You're not going to make them watch it like real life. Susan wants to watch paint dry. She thinks it'll be meditative. Then maybe, hey, you want to watch paint dry? That's okay. We can make that happen too. That's less work for me. Andrew Thornton, okay, let's get together. Cynthia's ready to get together and do some things. That would be nice. Andrew said, one of our friends just moved to the area, so maybe we can recruit her in my shenanigans. Yes, that would be exciting, right? That would be exciting. Marianne says, if paint was drying, we could still have a conversation. So you could do that, right? Andrew could chat with you all while that paint's drying. Molly, my inside front door is being painted white from dark brown wood. It's on the first coat. I am watching it dry. There you go. Cynthia has to pay for renovations that she's working on. So Andrew and her are planning a sale. So we'll see what happens from that. I don't know what they're planning. They talk almost every day amongst themselves. So it sounds like they've already had some plans in the works here that they're bringing up. So hopefully we have some good ideas coming from Cynthia and Andrew together to work on things. Now I'm going to throw up our email address here. The reason I'm throwing that up is if you would like to order any of these things that I'm going to show you now, please take a screenshot or be very, very descriptive when you ask for them, because, you know, it's hard when we get messages and we have to go back and forth on the messages, because sometimes we get to you when you're not at your messages. So then we have to wait until the next day, and it just prolongs everything. So if you're going to send me descriptions to purchase any of these items, please make them very good descriptions. The easiest way to do that is to take a screenshot. You can take a screenshot of whatever we're showing you and send that to us, and that will help us figure out what it is exactly that you're looking for. Andrew's looking to do a Motivational Monday, so he's getting ready. Motivational Monday, just aspirational quotes and maybe a creative prompt. That would be fun, right? Hello, Diane. Thanks for joining in. Okay. Cynthia has lots of stuff that she made for Philly, so lots of stuff available there. Andrew's thinking about starting yet another brand. So here we go. Andrew's coming out with another brand, possibly. Allegory Gallery, Star Cottage Studio. That's not enough. He's got another one coming. His own, of course, Andrew Thornton. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with showing you some stuff. How about that? I'm going to start. You know what? Actually, I forgot the charms in the other room, so I'm going to grab those. And we're going to start with some charms. Oh, Andrew said we started it already, but it's a secret. So there you go. I know about those then. Those, I say plural, right? Okay, so we're looking at charms right now. And we have this first little charm right here. Now, as I said, if you'd like anything, please take a screenshot of these and send that screenshot to us if you're on Facebook in a message to our Facebook page. And if you don't know how to message us, you can usually go to the About Us section on Facebook and you can hit the Message Us button from there. All right. And then if you're on YouTube and you don't have a Facebook account, you can send us an email. And that's why I have the email up for you there, info@allegorygallery.com. Andrew says, we just need to get the routine down so we have a schedule. Just need to put it on the calendar, right? Put it on the calendar. So we have this, and we have it also in this, kind of this brass color, and we have it in the silver color. These are each $2. And these are nice little Halloween little fun charms. All right, super cute. Cynthia says cute. They are super, super cute. And they're only $2 a piece. Easy peasy. So if you want some of those, we have a number of them available. Just send us that screenshot. All right. And if you don't know how to do a screenshot, I'm going to say Google that, because there are lots of devices out there in the world and they all do it a different way. So just do a Google. And if you're wondering why the heck are they making us do screenshots, I've said this before, but in case you're new, the reason we do that is so that even if you watch a video from us that's 3 months, 6 months, 8 months old, we've been doing these lives at 5 for probably a year and a half now at least. You can take a screenshot of any video we have, send us that, and ask us if we still have it. Instead of saying, hey, I saw this strand of rose quartz in your gemstones video on your rewatch on the live. That I'm going to have no clue what you're asking me for. So it's easy to take a screenshot, send us that screenshot, and we'll just look at our stones, for example, rose quartz in this case, and see if we still have it. All right. Okay, next up is this wonderful little toggle. This is a skull and bone toggle. This is shaped, the toggle here is shaped like bones on the end. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. I think it's focusing there a little bit. And so there you go. We have these toggles. They're $5 each, and we have a very limited number of these available. So if you'd like these, make sure you send us that message or email quickly to grab those. All right, $5 each on the toggle. Next up, this antique silver, it's plated pewter skull charm, pendant, whatever you want to call this. It's pretty big for a charm. I'd call it a pendant probably. And these are, get this, only 50 cents. 50 cents. So if you want any of those, we have them available, 50 cents each. Okay. And then same 50 cents, we have the skull and crossbone. And that's another nice little pendant. I'm going to call it a pendant because it's pretty big for a charm. I guess you could use it. But these are also incredibly, incredibly light, both of them. So if you wanted to make earrings out of them at 50 cents each, you could definitely do that. And remember, when you're sending us a message or sending us an email about these things, please remember to send us your mailing address. And if you're sending us a message, we need your email address as well to get you that out. And don't forget to let us know how many you want. If you don't let us know how many, we're going to assume you only want one. All right? Okay. And then next up, we have this one. I should have shown you this with the other ones. It's in a different location. So really, we have these in the kind of copper or brass. We have them in the silver color, and we have them in the gold color. This is a shiny gold color. And they're all $2 each. $2 each, all right? Let's put these in here. And then we have these bird skull pendants. These are great for Halloween. People use these in Halloween a lot. And these are available for $1.25 each, both the gold color and the silver color. $1.25 each. All right. And then we have these rainbow electroplated sugar skulls. Rainbow electroplated sugar skulls, and they are plated on both sides. And they are $1.50 each if you're interested in those. $1.50 each. All right. And then let's go to the next tray. We have cute Halloween charms. Now, all these next charms that I'm going to show you, they're all $1.25 each. Okay? They're all $1.25 each. We have broomsticks. So these are little broomstick pendants or charms. And we have the witches on the broomstick. So you have the witches. We have the spider and web. And these are all also very, very light. So I wouldn't think that anyone would have problems with any of these being made into earrings as well. Okay. And then we have the cats. The Halloween attack cat now. And then we have scarecrows. Of course, with birds, he's not doing a very good job of scaring them away there. But we have scarecrows. And then we have, which I think these are probably my favorite, the vampire teeth. Vampire teeth charm or pendant. And each of those is only $1.25 each if you're interested. So just go ahead, take a screenshot, and let us know which of those you want and how many of each. And we will get them out to you if you get them, right? We go by first come, first serve, and we bring in small quantities of things, so we don't always have a ton. But if you want them, first come, first serve. And then the next one we have, these are Boxwood wooden focals, and they're pumpkin gourds with a little bat friend on there. Look at that bat friend hanging out. And these are $11.50 each. Carved boxwood. They're super light because boxwood is a light wood. These are super light, carved with a bat and a pumpkin. $11.50 each if you're interested in those. Okay. All right. So those are the charms and things that we have. And now Amy says, "Aw, bat friend, I know. Who doesn't love a little bat friend? Just catching some Z's there, maybe, right? Just hanging out, little bat friend." All right. Now, the next things up aren't necessarily Halloween. There's some crystal. Beautiful crystal strands. I'm going to raise this up a little bit so I can show you. These are full-size strands. So there's 12, 13, 14, 15, approximately 15 to 15 and a half inches strands of crystal. And these are kind of faceted, they call them rice beads, faceted ovals, whatever you want to call them. They're just really cool. And they are sparkly. These are just sparkly, and they're a great addition if you want to add a little sparkle to any of your Halloween things. This is just one of the new things we brought in, and they come in various colors. I'm going to call this silver. How about that? Even though it doesn't look silver, you will see when we put it up against, for example, if I can find the end of the strand, here's some gold. How about that? We'll call those the gold ones. Now, the gold ones come in a smaller size, which is what most of these come in, and the gold ones are the only ones that also come in this larger size. But they're all $8 a strand, no matter what size you want. All right. And as Andrew said, there is a matte band. There are 2 matte bands that kind of run on each of them. So they're a really interesting design. This is the smaller. I'm going to call it gold. Tracy, did you buy another? No, this is the ruler that I had to replace. As you can see, maybe on this ruler, you can see most of these lines are gone. Like you can kind of see the 1 and the half, but most of all the lines are gone. So that's why I bought this one from our friends over at Georgia's Stationery here in Ligonier that we did a live video with, and around the town video. You can check out her stuff. She's getting a lot of new stuff in, so be sure to follow her on Facebook too. But definitely got a new roller. And that was the old one that I had there. So we have the silver. Then we have the smaller gold, and then we have the larger gold. All right. So if you would like any of these, they are $8 a strand. If you want, I'm going to give you the SKU, but the SKU is for all of them. All right. So you have to make sure, if you just want to give me the SKU, it's 4919, but you have to give me the color. 4919 is for all of these, but you have to give me the color, and in this case, the size. And then I have one more color to show you on these, which I'm going to call peach. How about that? How about that one right there? That's probably my favorite, surprisingly, because I'm not always a fan of that color necessarily, but I like these. Just to show you an up close of those, they have that, again, that matte stripe going along, and then you have the shiny facets. Beautiful, beautiful crystal. I'm going to put these in between the other ones. So silver, small gold, then you have the peach, and then the large gold. Okay, so if you want any of those, only $8 a strand. You can see we have about 10 or 12 strands of each, so definitely let us know if you want those before they sell out. I think people are going to love these a lot. We don't do a lot of the flashy crystal a lot of times, but sometimes things like Halloween, you want stuff like that, right? You want a little bit of bling to go with some of your black, right? All right. Next up, let's see, what's next? How about some skulls with crystal eyes? How about that? Skulls with crystal eyes. So these are shorty strands. These are about 4-inch strands, and they are $5.75 each. They are ceramic skulls, each with crystal eyes. So you get 6 skulls on a strand. So if you're doing something like earrings, that's 3 pair of earrings for $5.75. I think that's a heck of a great deal. And check those out. These are the green. These are the green. All right. So these are green. And we have, next up, pink. I like these. I like the pink ones a lot because you can really kind of see that face detail in those. And they all have crystal eyes. I want to say crystal skull eyes. Crystal eyes in the skulls. Again, there are 6 beads per strand. There are shorty strands. They're about 4-inch strands, but there's 6 beads in the strand. They are ceramic with the eyes, the crystal eyes in there, and they are all $5.75. They're approximately 13 millimeter. Yeah, 13 millimeter wide, a little bit taller, about 15 millimeters tall. They would be great for a chunky bracelet, Cynthia. Get a few of them, make a bracelet out of them. I think that'd be really cool. Diane says, ooh, crystal eyes, right? There we go. So there's the pink, or dusty rose pink, as Andrew said. And then next up, purple. Who doesn't love them some purple? I do. I love some purple. Beautiful crystal eyes. Beautifully done ceramics. Lovely. And that's $5.75 for a strand of 6. Okay. So there's the purple. And then we have, I'm going to call these red. They're kind of an orangey red, but I'm going to call them red in case you want to request them instead of taking a screenshot. That's the color you can use, and I'll know what you mean. So these are the skulls with the crystal eyes. $5.75. And I will tell you, because I know some people are probably out there wondering, I was, These we have, you can see the number of strands that we brought in of these, and we have not seen one crystal drop out at all. So they are in there well, shouldn't have any issues as far as I can see with losing any of those crystal eyes, because like I said, none of them out of all these strands we've purchased have fallen out. Next up is light blue. It's kind of like a sky blue skull. So we have them in the sky blue, $5.75. And then the last bunch of these are dark blue. So if you've already purchased that Halloween kit number 1 from us, you might want to purchase these to add to it. These would be a nice color to go along with that nice black and blue kit. So these are $5.75 a strand. Again, if you message us or email us asking for any of these, please do let us know what color. Please do let us know how many of each strand you want. And also make sure we have your email address and your physical mailing address. That's very important for us to get you a quote for shipping. It also lets us know if we have to charge tax, depending on what state you're in. All right. So this is the full line of the crystal eye skulls that we have. We have the green, we have the pink, we have the purple, we have the red, we have the light blue, we have the dark blue. All right. Hopefully you love those. I love them. I saw them in the bag and I loved them before I even realized they had crystal eyes. I just saw them and didn't realize they were crystals. And then once I noticed that, I loved them even more. So I think those are going to be a big hit. Great for earrings, great for a bracelet, like Cynthia said. Just really, really fun for Halloween. All right. And remember, people talk about Halloween being scary, or I saw some comments. Remember that we also have Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos, and that's all about remembering your ancestors, right? Remembering people who have passed. So this can also be for that, right? I showed these to my friends on Discord and got it. Ooh, good, good. Share, Amy, share. We love that. Thank you so much. And Andrew said these would also be cool to grunge up a little. Yeah, you could decorate those, right? You can make things happen with those. All right. So what's next? What do I have next? How about these next? Next up, hematite. These are electroplated hematite skulls. They're approximately 8 by 10 millimeters. And here they are. These are the shiny, shiny silver ones. And these are about 8-inch strands. These are half strands. And these are electroplated hematite skulls. So you know, because it's hematite, these have some weight to them. But you get a whole strand of these for $8.50. $8.50. All right. So half strands, that's an 8-inch strand. Let me just make sure I'm saying that right. Yep, they're an 8-inch strand. Half strands, electroplated hematite, $8.50 each. All right. Nancy is screenshotting and sending to Suzanne. Thank you. I know she's probably definitely going crazy missing some of this. Don't want her to miss out either. So there you have the silver. Next up, the fancy silver. Look at these. Look at these electroplated skulls. These are kind of a rainbow silver. They have a lot of pink, green, and yellow tone to them, as well as the silver, of course. But it's kind of like a light pink, green, and yellow over the silver. Just a lovely kind of, these are a little less bling bling color as the next ones I'm going to show you. So they're a little bit kind of milder. And then you move into these. Look at those ones. So here you have kind of the milder version, and then you get into this really, really kind of fun color rainbow skull beads. And these are all electroplated hematite. They're all only $8.50 for an 8-inch strand. Okay, so there are those colors. And we also have those in this, for all of those who bought that Halloween #1 kit, look at those. Metallic blue. Metallic blue. I just love how the eyes are all a little bit darker, a different color. I think that's so cool. There you go. Amy says if you wanted to go all out, you could use this rainbow silver hematite skulls as spacers with the colorful ceramic ones. Yeah, you could. You could definitely do that. But these are awesome. So you have the blue. Then we also have gold. Look at that. Let me show you those a little bit up close. Remember, only $8.50 a strand. Super inexpensive, I think. We got a good deal on these, so we're passing that deal along to you. Get an 8-inch strand, $8.50. Remember, this is hematite. It's just electroplated hematite. So they have some weight to them, not tons, but hematite is a heavier stone. Andrew says, El Dorado, be still my heart, right? You want gold, you got gold there. That's a beautiful gold color too. Susan wants them all too, because there goes my bead budget, right? You got to get the Halloween stuff before it's gone, right? Okay, next up and last in this series are the matte gray, kind of almost like a gunmetal gray matte skull, which really I think brings out the detail in the skulls pretty well. Just really cool skulls in this matte finish. I think this is one of my favorite ones because you don't see this like this very often. So there you go, $8.50 a strand for any of the strands. Let me line them up here. And I think I said this at the beginning, but these are approximately 8 by 10 millimeter skulls, since I'm covering up the penny. So how about that? Beautiful. Now remember, all of these things have not been posted on our Facebook page yet. We've not shown them on Instagram. We've not put them out there on Google, on our Google business page. So you are seeing these first, and you get first dibs at any of these. Now, of course, after this video, we will be taking pictures and posting them probably tomorrow. So you'll have a few hours to grab these before the world sees them and we post them publicly. But for all of you that watch these videos, thank you so much for watching. You get to see them first things first, right? All right. Oh no, Diane's on a bead budget. Who likes a bead budget? Nobody likes a bead budget, right? We don't like bead budgets. I don't like them myself, but we have to put ourselves on them sometimes. Like after all this buying we've done, we're on a slight bead budget right now. Now, look what I found. See, these were hiding under the other ones. I thought I had more of these. So we're going to go back to the crystals. The crystals are 15 to 16-inch strands, $8 each. Now, this is the kind of silver crystal. Here was the more silver tone one we had before, which now doesn't look as silver, right? But we have the rainbow one here. So I'm going to show you those up close a little bit. See, you thought we were done with all those crystals. I thought there were more, but I can't trust my memory these days. But I found these buried underneath the other skulls. So here we have these beautiful crystals with those wonderful matte kind of ribbons around the top and bottom, or the side, left and right, depending on how you're using these, right? So here you go. We have those, and then we have these as well. Now these are the real clear kind of crystal, but different because they have those matte bands, right? You don't see that very often. I think that's an interesting design. I think it's really cool. It sets them apart a little bit from your average just faceted crystal. There we go. So there you have it. So let me, since we just did these are a little bit harder to set this way because they're so long, but I'm going to set these up here, and I'm going to set these up here, and these are, let me make sure these are the smaller ones there, and then we have these here, and then we have these here, and then we go to the larger gold ones. So there they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different crystals. These two here and here are the same color, but these ones over here are larger, these are smaller. But they're all $8. We averaged out cost. These are all $8 per strand for 15 to 16 inch strands here. These are full strands. All right. Okay. And then let's move on to this. These are artisan made skull beads, and you get all these extra. You get the crystals and the other ceramics all on these strands. All right, and these are $11.50. Now these do not have the crystal eyes, but they have extra crystals and spacers and nice things to go along with them. And you're getting about 4 skull beads per strand, in addition to all the other good stuff. And these are $11.50. We do only have these in the green. This is the only color. These are the only ones we were able to get. So we have a hank of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 strands of those. Artisan made. There you go. The artisan strands are hand-picked color combos. So these are artisan color combo, green. We only got the green. That's all we've got. But they're $11.50 if you'd like those. You know I love green, so I am not upset about that. Not at all. All right. And another thing I wanted to show you, we have one of these. So the lucky person who wants it is going to get it. We have one of these lovely pumpkins. This is $18, and this is by our friend Marcia Neal. $18 by Marcia Neal. We have one of these available. All right. Just a cool little, it's not a bead, it's not a pendant. It's for on your desk or for sitting in your little display. But we have one of these in orange, in this glossy, and it has this kind of wonderful matte bottom. I like that. It looks like a real pumpkin sitting in a field, right? You lift them up and sometimes they're white on the bottom. Love that. $18 only if you're interested. And Andrew says, the more practical reason why these are naked is that if they were glazed and they're put in the kiln, they will stick and you'll never get them off, right? Or else you have to break them off. So that's why they're naked. But I think it looks like just like a real pumpkin. So there you go. $18 only. And we have these little critters. These aren't necessarily Halloween, but these are by Diane Hockey, and these are little air plant holders, air plant potters. There's little air plants in them. I don't know how well they're doing, but they do have little air plants, and these are going to be $32 each. $32 each if you're interested. Handmade items by Diane Hockey. Here's this one. And again, these are not beads or anything. These are just decoration. But we thought these are kind of, you could have these out for Halloween, right? Little air plant holders, or you can put whatever you want in them. There are just some air plants in there right now. And they're $32 each if you are interested. They look like hyena gremlins, right? They do. I love her little beasties that she makes. So if you'd like one of these, we have 4 of them available. Let me see if I can get them to look at you on camera. 4 of those available. If you're interested, let us know. $32 each. Okay, now, I know this is mostly a Halloween video, but I also wanted to show you these. These are spectacular. They're not necessarily Halloween at all, but I didn't have anything else to fit them into as far as a video, so I'm going to show you them now. These are beautiful pearl pendants with sterling tops, and they are just absolutely gorgeous, giant pearl pendants. You could put these easily on a silver chain and be done, right? These would hold their own. Of course, if you're making any type of necklace out of pearls, this could be a great addition. Now, we have a number of these. Each one of them is a little different. All right, I'm going to show you all of them. It would be hard for you to pick them. We can do our best, but if you're ordering these, just know that we cannot guarantee you're going to get the one necessarily if you try to pick one. And if you do not get the one, we will just send another one, unless you say you do not want anything but that one. Okay, but these are definitely gorgeous. They're all beautiful. And these are each $45 each, which I think is a great price for pearls this beautiful with the sterling tops. $45 each. They are big uns, as Andrew said. There. Amy says they look like chili peppers. Diane says they remind her of a pepper. Yep, right? We all got summer on our minds, so we got peppers on our minds probably, right? But just look at the gorgeous color in these. Stunning, stunning pendants. $45 each only, which I think is just a steal. We got a really good price on this, buying them out. And this one has, that's not a, I just saw some marks on that. Those aren't pearls peeling or anything. There was a label there. I've got to clean that one up a little bit. With that beautiful sterling cap. And this last one here. Again, that's label. I didn't notice that before, but we'll take that off. So there you are. There we have those. $45 each only. Look how stunning they look just sitting there. I'm amazed by these. Andrew says, put them all on a necklace and then you win. I don't know what you win, but you'll be a winner, right? And at $45 each, these are a bargain. If you're looking for something like this, you probably know these are not always easy to find. Probably not always easy to find. Especially pearls this large that are ready for you to use as a pendant, especially with that beautiful sterling cap. I love, love, love these caps on them too. I think they're just spectacular. Perfect pairing with those pearls, I would say. So easy to do. Throw it on a chain and you have a beautiful necklace for any occasion. Wear that with jeans, wear it as dress up, doesn't matter. Just gorgeous. $45 each. If you're interested in those, let us know. All right. And that, my friends, is our show for today. I'm going to move this. I'm going to flip this camera back around so that I can see you. Well, you can see me. I can't see you. But now, there we go. There we go. Andrew said he saw a strand of those kind of pearls go for $1,200 at one of the shows. So you know you're getting a super deal with those. Gorgeous pearls, only $45 each. So definitely check that out. Karen says it's a solo piece that's great on its own. That is for certain. So thank you for tuning in today. As we said, we have lots more coming up. We have kits coming out. We have surprises coming up. Lots of great things. Andrew's working on doing a show and sell with Cynthia. Got a lot of things cooking on the burners, simmering, and just waiting to happen. So definitely stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button if you're on YouTube. Hit that follow or like button if you're on Facebook. And definitely be sure to hit the bell on both platforms so that you are notified when we have a live coming up, okay? And if you have any questions, of course, you can always send us an email. Our email's right there on the screen, info@allegorygallery.com. And we have lots more to show you, but we're going to save that for tomorrow. Well, Wednesday. Andrew will be here tomorrow with a tutorial on Facebook. Again, he does not broadcast to YouTube, so you can catch him on Facebook if you have a Facebook account. Just follow us over there. And make sure that you turn on that bell, turn on notifications for our page so that you know when we go live. If we do change our live time, we will, of course, be announcing that. But turning on those notifications is the best way to always know in case you miss an announcement when we are happening. All right? So thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, everyone. It was great to hang out with you here on this Monday. It's a beautiful Monday here in Ligonier. We know some of you out there aren't having such a beautiful day, especially if you're down south with the hurricane. So we are thinking of you and you're in our thoughts. So hopefully things go well for everyone. Let us know how you are in the comments. Let us know what time would be better for you if we decide to move these videos from 5 p.m. Eastern time. Let us know what time and what time slot or what time zone you're in as well. All right. Thank you again. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, everybody. And Andrew will be back here tomorrow with you with another tutorial on Facebook, not on YouTube. And I'll be back here on YouTube and Facebook on Wednesday with something new to show you. I don't know what I'll be showing you yet, but it'll be something. All right. Have a great one out there, everyone. And we will see you back here later. Bye, everybody.